New comic books come out on Wednesdays, but my comic shop puts them out on Tuesdays. And this Tuesday, they accidentally put out next week's DC comics. So here we're looking at a couple of DC comics that won't come out for another 8 days. Unfortunately, I no longer get new DC comics. I just get these facsimile editions. So what we're looking at are old comics that came out long, long ago. We have the big Treasury edition of Superman and Amazing Spider-Man teaming up with a DC and Marvel Comics team up. Look how big this thing is. Thick, too. That's a cool picture. This, of course, is the new facsimile edition. Look at that. Big and awesome. I have never read this, and I can't wait to find out what happens inside. I see Lex Luthor. I see Dr. Octopus. This is going to be awesome. And we also have the facsimile edition of The Brave and the Bold, issue 28, featuring the first appearance of the Justice League. Check it out, the Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, the Flash, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman battle Starro. No Superman and Batman. They were having their own adventures, not only in their own comics, but together in World's Finest. Let's flip it open, take a look inside. Again, another comic I haven't read, but I'm looking forward to it. But I also got the DC Connect catalog so we can see what's coming out in March of 2026. How's that for a preview? And keeping with the trend, Superman and Spider-Man teaming up in a new comic. I'm pretty sure I was getting that comic, but like I said before, I stopped getting all my new comics. Oh, do I have it upside down and backwards? I sure do. Hey, Lobo, a new Lobo comic. See, this is where it's going to hurt. I'm going to see all the cool comics I would have loved to have gotten, and now that I've stopped, I'm not going to get them. Like this, a new Lobo comic by Scotty Young. This is going to kill me to not get it. Am I going to go back on my plans of cutting back? Those 50 brand new titles a month I was getting, am I going to regret that? Or do I need to stay strong? I guess it comes down to my willpower and the fact that I keep exposing myself to all of the awesomeness to come. Which one's going to win out? So far, I think it's the willpower. Because I'm not seeing anything in here, except again for the facsimile editions that make me say, oh, I need that, because I sure as heck don't need this. DC Superhero Girls. And we have the DC Vertigo preview catalog. Never seen this one before. This must be brand new. A New Beginning. Right off the bat, I'm going to doubt there's anything in here I want. This is just not my genre to collect, but I love the art. Whatever this story is, I love the art. I don't think I could sit through this story. It looks boring. Yeah, put that artist on a good book. What is this thing? So this is like a preview of actual comics. It's not showing you what's coming out. Well, I guess it is, but it's showing you by giving you chunks of comics. It's kind of a neat concept. I'll tell you right off the bat, none of this looks interesting, yet all of it looks nice. So they've got a lot of great artists with awesome styles working in comics today on a bunch of comics I'll never read, and maybe I'm missing out, maybe I'm not. You guys see something you like? So that's the end of that. But before we go, we got the Marvel free previews catalog too. Boy, they never come out on the same day. And if you've been getting comics lately, you know that Marvel kind of sucks now and DC is pulled ahead. So are we going to see anything in here intriguing? I think not. I think I have my lifetime's fill of all of this stuff. Now here's a comic I went ahead and said, go ahead and get me this because it's a limited series and I want to see what it's about. And right there, the cover of issue 4 is kind of making me regret asking him, cut this from my list as well before it even comes out. Because that just looks stupid. But we'll see. Yes, I think the willpower is going to win out because... Oh, well, I am going to get this. But I'm a sucker for Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I think we're coming to the end. Yeah, I think I'm happy with my new decision. 2026, going to be a new year for me. Before we go, we'll look at Dynamite Dispatches, another preview catalog that came out. And I do kind of get most of the titles from Dynamite because they just put out better comics than any other company. Why? They're licensed things of properties we all know from the 80s. Thundercats and, from the 60s and stuff with the Space Ghost and things like that. I'm not going to get Gaston, but I'm sure a bunch of girls out there are going to. Not going to get Muppets Noir, but I don't know. Maybe I should. Looks kind kind of cool. Don't care about stuff from the 90s, sorry, too old for it. I bet a lot of you guys love it though. Now this, I grabbed the first issue today. I should have brought it in here to show you. Limited series, I like this kind of thing. It's a Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas spin-off comic. We'll see how it goes. Thundar the Barbarian, I'm continuing with this stuff. This is the good stuff. And then I flip to Archie. Take it back, it ain't the good stuff. Alright, you get the gist. That's it, and I'll see you next time.